This is Scotland. We're kicking off a week-long motorhome road trip through the Highlands, including stops in Isle of Skye and along the world-famous NC500.
Oh my god, we just picked up this gigantic motorhome.
Yep, it's huge.
And I just did my first oopsie. I took a right into the right lane in the middle of Glasgow. There was like 6-lane traffic all waiting on their like red light, blinking their lights at me and being like, get on the other lane.
He says we're going the wrong way. Oh, he's drunk. How would he know where we're going?
The only time it's happened, and it had to happen in this gigantic motorhome.
Well, and we've been here for a month, and we've been
here
driving.
for a month.
Yeah,
And
not in this motorhome, but in a car.
It's like a moment of like, oh, I'm just taking a right turn, and I took a right turn into the right lane instead of going around and going into the left lane. But anyways, the light was red. They were gracious enough to let me get off. Well, drive for a good 10 seconds on the wrong side of the road and then take our exit.
An American. Yeah, delighted to meet you.
Let the Scottish motorhome road trip begin. First stop, Fort Williams. That's where we're gonna camp for the night. We'll get there around 7. We'll catch you up more on what this lovely home is like.
We have been in Glasgow for a month now, and it has not rained very much at all since we've been here. But today, the monsoon has hit. So we're going to be driving in very rainy conditions for 3 hours. I swear, it is so high up.
It's like driving a truck.
I just keep laughing. Oh, you feel like you're so not gonna fit into like these very narrow roundabout lanes.
The problem is you never know where it's not going to fit. Like here.
Oh, with like the cars? Yeah.
Head north towards Sanderling Road.
Roundabouts are so interesting.
It's okay, I think you can do another roundabout here.
Head north.
Yeah, okay.
Slight right, then use any lane to turn right.
She's so thoughtful. Stops and let people pass him.
You gotta let them pass. Delay off more than 5 people illegally. This is why it takes so much longer. Wow, it shakes.
I know. Every time
Every
a
car passing shakes my RV. We're calling it an RV in this video or motorhome?
I've been calling it camper van, but I think it's probably a motorhome. You think it's a
That's
motorhome?
what British people call it, motorhomes. Because a camper van is one without a toilet, without like the facilities. But I think in the US you use camper van for pretty much anything that's like
Not the size of a
not
bus.
like the whole house, 3-bedroom apartment and on wheels.
You tell us, is this a motorhome or a camper van? Welcome to the Islands! We're still making our way to Fort William, but we decided to stop in a place called Glenco, and it's raining! It is beautiful. We had to skip this spot just because our itinerary couldn't handle an additional stay overnight here, but I see why in all of my research people told you not to skip this stop because it's stunning. There's this beautiful mountain in front of me. Just wow. How breathtaking. I suspect it's gonna be pretty rainy this whole trip. I also think that that's kind of maybe the magic of Scotland. I don't know if you necessarily want to do a road trip where it's beautiful and sunshiny and rainbows all day long. Some of the beauty comes from the fact that it is rainy and gray, and it just makes the greens pop, and all of the mountains pop so much more with the clouds surrounding them. We're already like an hour later to our campsite than what we were supposed to be, but the views just keep getting...
There's so much, I mean, it's just become so pretty, and it's like right before sunset, so if it was clear, it would be sunset, but it's pretty good. I love it.
It's just amazing. It's the right level of like cloudiness and gray that makes the green so lush and beautiful, and the gray of the rock just looks like
Okay.
And then right alongside the road, sorry, we are just like so in awe of everything right now, but right alongside the road, it's just this massive, beautiful waterfall. How incredible.
Take the second exit on Belfort Road, A82.
This is where we're at. We're making eggs. Let's look at it.
Toasties and eggs. Thank you.
The toastie's not fully toasted. It's a little cold from the refrigerator. Rishi is going to pay, and you might be able to see in the far, far distance, that is the Harry Potter train bridge. Now it's starting to rain. Rishi is getting rained on. He went to go pay for parking. But we're at the Glenfinnan Viaduct, and we're gonna wait for a couple of hours now for that Harry Potter train to pass by.
If you Google Glenfinnan car park or Viaduct car park, it has like a 2.8 stars on Google Maps. Everybody's just complaining about how like rude the people are, how there's no space, there's like no way to get in. There's like 4 cars here right now. And it's 8:30.
I mean, granted, it's like 2 hours before the train goes by, so I'm sure this place is gonna get packed like around 9:30. So far the weather has been like spurts of rain followed by like nice periods where it's dry, you get a little bit of blue sky. So let's have breakfast first. What did we learn yesterday? We learned that we have to do this first, and then
You gotta press it. You gotta press it.
sorry. There you go. Thank you. We're ready to go. Once we turn all the stuff off. This parking lot, compared to when we first got here, is jam-packed. Lots of people read Harry Potter, apparently. Rishi, are we alone?
No, these are my friends.
All like 100 of them.
Including us. We're at the Harry Potter Bridge, and all of us are here, but we're waiting for the train.
From over there, you can see like there are only a few people scattered around here. Down there, which I'll go over there in a few minutes to get a better shot, is where all of our people are at.
And we're just waiting about 20 minutes. The train will be here.
The reality is that this train track is not just used for the beautiful Hogwarts train.
Touching the Glenfinnan Viaduct. It's so cool. You just get right next to it. Touch it. I think they used the same train in the movie. They just put like Hogwarts Express in front of it. When I googled it, it's been running since like 1982 or something, so it's like an old train. we got the best shot. It was like sunny and it was like really nice. I really enjoyed it.
It's just started to rain, so we had like the perfect window of opportunity for that train.
These people are running for cover.
But that is how lucky we've been. Like, I feel like every beautiful sight we've come across, we've always come across it when it stopped raining. We are heading to Isle of Skye.
Ooh. If you thought tourist spot number 1 was bad, tourist spot number 2 is even better.
We've been told that Isle of Skye is like the Times Square of Scotland. We are likely going to stop at a very idyllic and scenic castle along the way. I tried explaining all of this in the moment, but unfortunately our mics didn't like the wind. This castle was built in the 13th century by Clan Mackenzie as defense against Viking attacks. It sits on a small tidal island at the center of 3 sea lochs, and you have to cross a footbridge to get there. It's been featured in quite a few TV shows and movies and is one of Scotland's most photographed castles. We initially balked at the price of £12 per person to get inside the castle, since we had already paid £3 for parking, and if you've been following us at all, you know we're pretty cheap. But then we realized we could pay £3.50 per person to cross the bridge and just walk outside the exterior, and that we could get on board with. But we asked the guy who was checking tickets how to pronounce the name. It's not Ellen or Eilean, it's like in the middle, it's like Eilean. Eilean in Gaelic means island, which is why it's like
On an island.
Donan.
It's supposed to be the Coffin Road. I don't know what that means. I guess I have to scan the QR code now. Okay, it says there are a few footpaths that go through the forest and glens over the hill and lead to a now ruined church and the graveyard of Clachan Duich, which is I think what this loch is. It's like Loch Duich. In the olden days, mourners used these paths to walk and carry the coffin to its final resting place.
Oh, okay.
This is basically what you get for about $3.50. You get to walk around the castle, not inside the castle, but still pretty good.
And you can even stop for ice cream. Thank you.
Yum. We have found our ice cream. That's the view. That's us. We're exiting the castle and we're heading out to Isle of Skye. Isle of Skye Bridge! Yay!
Woo!
Going
We
on the
made
bridge.
it!
Oh man.
This is what they promised you.
Brokey roads.
I think we finally got to our first meh road of the trip. So this is on the way to the ferry pool. So we're in Isle of Skye. Ferry pools is this beautiful like series of waterfalls with a very picturesque background of the mountains. It's a 1.5 mile hike. Should take us like maybe an hour and some change to do. I will say we've seen a lot more people since we've gotten to Isle of Skye than what we saw elsewhere, but it's not overcrowded.
So this is day 1 review of Isle of Skye, and then we'll give you one before we leave.
This is called First Impressions of Skye. Okay, now I think you turn out here and let him pass. It's interesting, the rules are not readily apparent, like who's supposed to stop and wait and who's not. But people seem to be like polite and they like want to kind of let you go and have your space.
All right, 2 together.
Ooh, okay.
If somebody has any information on what the rules are in Scotland, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Like, who is supposed to give way to whom?
Yeah, oh my god, it's so windy. I can see the grass ahead of us just like totally wind blown. Wow.
Welcome to the ferry pools.
Another beautiful waterfall.
What are you gonna say? I'm out of breath.
From the beauty. Breathtaking, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I think we're both a little tired. We did not sleep the best last night in our motorhome. We could use some sleep, so I think we're gonna go to bed a little early tonight. One other thing we've noticed is that every time we see a motorhome that looks exactly like ours, is like the same make and model, people just wave at us. This has happened like at least 10 times today, where someone just like looks like our twin, waves at us. I think it's because we're part of some club with them that we just don't know we're a part of. Creates a little camaraderie on the road.
And I'm getting better at driving on one-way road. Apparently you just stop when you see another car and you blink your lights, and as long as you blink the lights, they know they have to go, and you can just wait there, and then they pass you. That's what I have been doing so far, and it's been working, so everybody gives me a hand right at the end. Good job, Rishi, good job.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep last night?
Oh, it rained all night. Like all night long. And it was windy. I probably slept like half the night. I felt bad for all of the tent people.
We particularly felt bad for that guy because his tent is very small and it was just whipping around in the wind. What's the forecast for today?
It's gonna be windy for the next 2 hours, and then it's gonna be rainy for the rest of the day. Oh, we're gonna make the most of it.
But before we leave this campsite, we have to do some housekeeping. We have to fill up our water tank because I think we're down to less than 33% full. And also empty our gray water tank, so all of the used water, other than the toilet.
What's happening?
Are you sure this is the lever?
Yeah.
So apparently our gray water tank has been open the whole time.
As we've been driving, it's just been dumping everywhere, all over Scotland. Sorry, Scotland.
But gray water does
This
not
is-
mean poop or pee, just
Yeah,
like
it's just our like
dishwater.
kitchen sink and like shower water. I was confused because like
It went down from 33 to 0 for like the gray water. I was like, it can't go backwards.
What do you think of motorhome life so far, Rishi?
it's great. I think it's perfect. It's
So easy.
it's for the budget conscious people.
I think those
I
tents
like
are.
it. It's interesting. It's new. It's like different.
Oh, now it's fun out. So this is how we know we're done.
For the ultimate event, the toilet dump.
Wish they gave you like gloves for this.
Oh, it wasn't even locked. So somebody could have stolen our toilet. That's pretty full.
Is it?
Yeah, it's heavy. Okay. The only time you'll actually see a squatty potty in Scotland. There's a few things I have to do. So I think you turn this out. Open this thing. Try not to smell it. And then look. And that's it. And we gotta put a chemical in here. So we're given this like bottle of toilet chemical. So we just gotta put one of those in here and then put it back in. So we learned 3 things. One, the toilet can get full very fast. When I was actually going to the toilet, I felt like it was only like a quarter full, but it was more like 3/4 full. Make sure you're not dumping your gray water anywhere. And if you can help it, try to come in the non-rainy season of Scotland, which doesn't exist. In the time we were dumping and doing all our stuff, the rain gods are back at it. Man of Storr hike it is. You know, the more you learn, the worse you get at RVing.
pro tip, don't just have a raincoat, also get the waterproof pants to put over your bottom wear.
Your
because
bottom.
you get soaked here. Whew. This is a slog. All uphill. They were not joking when they said this trail was strenuous. And we still have more to go as we gotta get up to where those people are up there. And the weather is so funny here. It's like 1 second you're being pelted with heavy rain, and then the next it is almost blue skies and sunny and beautiful. It's just kind of wild how quickly things change. Probably can't hear me, but it has gotten really windy. We tried to fly our drone and unfortunately it wouldn't go any of the directions we wanted it to go. The views just get better as you get closer to the top, but the wind also increases like tenfold. And just look at how fast those clouds are moving. We found some protection behind this rock. We're just standing here away from the wind, but all of a sudden we looked up and we see like 3 or 4 drones. We decided we were gonna give our drone another shot. Fingers crossed.
A few moments later.
Oh, that's funny.
We made it to the top! Woo! Oh my god, that sucked. We came from somewhere over there. The rocks and stuff are somewhere over there. You can literally see nothing now.
What a hike.
A little bit that way, but like nothing else.
Free showers every day in Scotland between 11 and 4. Come hither. Oh, welcome to Kilt Rock. Oh, there's dinosaurs here.
Stafford hosts the most impressive collection of Scottish dinosaur remains. They have been found in the Jurassic rocks on this coast. I don't think we're gonna see any of the remains in the rocks, but let's go see what we can see. This is what you look like in Scotland all the time.
Kilt Rock Waterfall. Not as impressive.
Yeah, less of a waterfall and more of like a...
Yeah. It had a very low stream. I don't know. I just thought it because it was raining, it would be like pouring, but it wasn't pouring.
The cliffs are very beautiful. So if you're coming here to see the cliffs, they're
Yeah.
amazing. If you're coming here to see the waterfall, just know the pictures might be a little deceiving on Google Photos.
Time to go to the Quiraing walk. 20 minutes.
If you have a better pronunciation for that word, let us know. We'll ask ChatGPT just like we ask ChatGPT everything later. So it's pronounced Quiraing. So we actually aren't too far off in our pronunciation. Good job. It comes from
Quiraing.
Old Norse meaning round fold, describing the landscape. What's a landslip? This might actually be a single track road at some point.
Ever since I realized I can just blink people to tell them to go, I feel very powerful because I'm like, you go, I don't know.
Move, Sheepy!
She'd be shaking his butt.
Sheepy, move!
Holy cow, dude. All these people made it up
I
here?
guess so.
Good job.
That is what we just drove up. Literally can't put the camera down here because the views just get more and more spectacular as you walk. We literally were gonna skip this because we were a little sick of the rain, I'm not gonna lie, but it's perfect weather. It's a beautiful landscape and trail. If I had to come to Isle of Skye and do only one thing, it would be this. Skip everything else.
Beautiful flowers.
Aww. In the fold of my...
Oh, in the copy.
Yeah, it'll stay better. Aw, thanks. This makes Isle of Skye and all of the crowds with it so worth it.
This is a bucket list item, so we're gonna check it off now.
Isle of Skye has been on our bucket list for years. When we first started traveling full time, this was actually toward the top. I think it was like top 5 places we wanted to go on this entire earth. So the fact that we're here is incredible to us. I think our good weather is leaving us, but we're gonna forge ahead. Still 100% worth it.
Almost there.
No, we go that way.
Okay. Hold my hand. Windy.
But I still have my flower.
We're back. That was a beautiful hike. Now we're gonna head out to our campsite for the evening. Once Melissa's done with the bathroom.
I'm gonna grab a snack. Do you want a snack?
I have snack. I always have a snack, and it's usually some snack that's not good for me or my health. That was a long hike. Yeah. But beautiful hike.
You want an apple?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Should I turn this off?
Yeah, you can turn it off. I'll just turn on the car.
You're so cute! Sheepy!
Oh, look, there's so many. Buddy, you gotta... Get out of our way.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
Alright, saying goodbye to the Isle of Skye. It's time to move on.
We're heading back to the mainland. We're going to a place called, we think it's pronounced Shieldaig.
Shieldaig!
We're continuing to push up north, more into NC500 territory. Skye was on our bucket list, so we absolutely had to stop here, but we're really excited to see more of the northern region of Scotland coming up next. Good morning, everyone. We are waking up in the Shieldaig campsite right next to Loch Shieldaig, and it is an absolutely scenic campsite. It is so beautiful, and I'm so glad that we can finally see it, because when we came in last night, it was very cloudy, very rainy, and we couldn't see, I mean, even the lake from where we're sitting right now. Today, I've got to do some dishes before we head out, but we're gonna start pushing up toward Ullapool. And I think for the next few days, we're gonna try to spend most of our time between Ullapool and Donan, because that's where we were told is probably the most scenic and beautiful part of the NC500. But we're gonna do some dishes, put everything away, and then get on the road in just a few minutes.
Day three. Day 3. What day is it, miss? Is it day 3 or day 4? We have to get some fresh water again. I think anytime any of us takes a shower in this van, the next day, pretty much, we're at 33%. And then maybe dump our stuff, and then we can go.
There you go, yay!
You hear that?
Success!
Turn around. Check it out.
This is what our drone is capturing. This is gonna be a very long day because we just got no more than 5 minutes out of the town we were in, and it's already getting so beautiful. I feel like we're gonna stop like every 10 to 15 minutes on this road trip today. Plot twist. I'm gonna drive.
Whoa, feels so weird to be a passenger. So your handbrake is on the right side. When you park, you gotta pull your handbrake on the right.
On the right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you look at your right side mirror on the bottom, you can actually tell how far the tires are from the center line. That's how I've been figuring out.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, these turns are weird. This thing is not very responsive.
Minor adjustments don't make that big of a difference.
No.
You'll see here you'll have to turn a lot more of your steering.
I'm gonna do that. Okay.
Yeah, like at you all, basically.
Like I feel like I have to pay a lot of like attention to a lot of things. I don't know how you're doing any sightseeing while doing this though.
I'm not.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Mildly in control. Not very. I am just shocked that you got into this and then drove it through Glasgow traffic. We're at the Corrieshalloch Gorge, and it's a national nature reserve under the National Trust of Scotland. It is literally just a series of waterfalls. There is one huge waterfall that we'll come across eventually. It's very peaceful and serene.
The last few days have just been so rainy that we're like loving this sunshine that's on us right now. Look at the glow, the colors are popping out, so let's walk around.
Yeah.
There's a lot to see.
We just walked by these people who have this netting over their hats and faces, and they said that the midges down here are very, very bad.
Midges are these like tiny insects. They're all over like Scotland, but especially in the wilderness, and they are like annoying as hell. Like, yeah, I can feel them. They're just
tiny bites everywhere.
Okay, maybe Melissa is immune to midgies because she says she doesn't feel them.
Well, Rishit said he felt them yesterday at
Yeah.
our campground.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel anything.
Like I was right outside the RV and I was just standing still for a second. And all of a sudden, you can almost feel like an electric pulse on your face. And I'm like, oh, what is this? And then you scratch. And then you just realize you've just been bitten by a midgie.
But I don't feel them, so
All right.
we'll see.
I'll
I'll
check
report
in
back
another
later.
30 minutes.
I even rolled up my sleeves.
Oh, yeah.
Give them more of an opportunity.
Wow, you're really inviting the midgies, huh? Okay, you guys ready? Oh. Okay, 30-minute midgie check. No midgies?
Nothing.
Yeah, actually, midgies have not been biting me.
We're-
I feel bad for those poor people who had the insect net on their head.
I don't think they needed it.
was
But
just-
maybe they went closer down to the water. We didn't go far down by the water. We mostly stayed
Yeah.
above. It is gorgeous. It's a beautiful stop, especially on our drive up to Ullapool now, because there's not a ton of places to stop along the way. So this one is a really nice one.
All right. We are back in our motorhome. As you can see, it got a little hot, so we're
Oh, we broke a sweat. Yeah. I'm like dying of heat in here. We got the AC on.
Maybe I won't complain about the rain anymore. It's hot. We're hoping to try to get some lunch in Ullapool before we move forward. So there's this like Italian place. Gonna try some Italian food, you know?
Yeah, you know? Why eat Scottish food when you can have Italian
I
food?
mean, I'm back in the driver's seat.
Yeah, that driving experience was
Unless I did well.
rough.
Goodbye, Ullapool. Your pizza is very nice.
Oh, lovely. We're gonna try to climb that next.
We're on our way to the top of Stac. What is it?
Pollaidh?
Pollaidh. It's gonna be 2.5 hours from here, all the way to the top.
Yeah, and it's like straight uphill. But you get like, the higher up you get, the more you get views like this.
Do you see those clouds? We're trying to beat them to the top. 'Cause if those end up at the top of the peak, it's gonna be a miserable summit.
Jealous.
Off we go.
Just started the hike, need to shed a layer. I don't know, it looks like it could rain, but it also looks like it might not. And it's hard to know.
A few moments later.
Oh, we spoke too soon. It's raining.
It is raining.
We're not even close. That cloud from there just came over. And should we sit by the poop rock? I call this the poop rock because
Poop underneath here.
somebody pooped here, left their toilet paper, and evidence of their crime.
More moments later.
The rain has subsided. And we're gonna continue to go to the top.
And the weather seems to be holding out. All the rain is right behind us. You can see some of
A
the
little
haziness.
wall of rain there.
Yep, so all the way up here, and then those sticks are like the top walk. Say bye to these views. Bye bye.
Are we there yet? Wow.
don't look over the edge. It's a wee bit intimidating.
Is it? Alright, you ready to head down? Okay, let's go.
Okay, that way?
Man, well, look at the views though. On this side, there's like no wind. Epic views.
Oh, the sun coming over the valley.
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the color.
We're counting how many sheep we see. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, dang. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hi guys. Bye bye.
This is like sheep land more than human land. Yo, what the f is this?
Well, you see, move. Kind of.
Oh, thank you.
It's like India.
Yo. This is definitely not the track to take. I bet there's an alternate route. You know, one of these cows will just give me a hit, and like that will be the end of my RV. Okay, they all kind of
move.
they're kind of cute. But
They're very cute.
too many of them. Okay, you don't have to walk on the road. No, you could just like pull over. Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. Did you see the guy with the RV park? He had like 20 cows next to him.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Oh man, between the sheep and the cows, I'm like, this was not the right road to take.
Thankfully, we've not run across any other cars. That would be too much for me. Campsite. Just woke up, had breakfast, and now we get to explore the Achmelvich beach.
The benefit of camping here overnight at the campsite is that you can just walk to the beach in the morning. And it's supposed to be beautiful, pristine, white sand, lovely aquamarine color of the water. So I'm excited to check it out. I need to untie the knot because I took off my shoes the wrong way last night. I was lazy. Never do this. We are enjoying the view from up here on a very high rock. It is spectacular. I was just reading online that this is ranked in one of the top 50 beaches in the world. Like, it compares to some of the beaches like in the Bahamas, Jamaica. It's the only beach, I think, in the UK that like consistently gets ranked amongst the top 50. I can see why. It's like very picturesque. Like, the views are stunning. You hear all like the oohs and ahs from the people who are walking around here and just enjoying it from different vantage points.
Oh, that's a dangerous move there. One-handed shoe removal and socks removal. It's cold water from the Titanic coming back here. Yeah, real cold.
Well, now my feet have been here long enough that they're used to it, but that first like feel was quite shocking. Well, we're gonna enjoy this view for a little bit longer without you, and we'll catch back up in our camper. Sorry, I keep on calling it a camper van. It is a motorhome. We'll catch back up in our motorhome.
About to hit the road.
Today we're gonna go a little bit further down the road that leads to Achmelvich, take a look at a few other beaches, maybe do a small trek, and then back our way out the same way that we went and go up to Skye. The Skye campground, we called them. They are fully booked for like,
Sad.
yeah, for a while.
For a
actually.
month.
Have to figure out some alternative for tonight, but we'll work that out along the way once we have better 4G.
I think we've proven that we can actually live off grid a little bit with the batteries running, and we have solar. So I know we have some solar. I just don't know how fast it charges.
And there's a lot of sunshine today, so it's great.
It's very sunny. Alright everybody, welcome to Clochtal Beach, a place we probably should have parked last night.
I know, just look at, that's where our motorhome is, and that's the beach, like right there.
And it's like 2 spots here. We just saw a sign that said motorhome idyllic spot parking, but there's nobody here to collect payment. It's very informal, so it's like sometimes it's hard to know what to do once you are here, but...
So there are some ruins around here, so we might check out to that. But otherwise, I think we're just gonna enjoy the scenery.
Clochtal Beach, there you go.
White sand.
Oh, wow.
Hi. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Oh, you're so wet.
Polly and Ella?
Yeah.
Oh, they're so cute. Why don't you swim from over there?
I know they don't normally like water, so it's quite surprising to see them coming in.
They're so adorable. They're just loving the sunshine and the water.
And that's our friend over there that's kept our motorhome somewhere in that area.
If we get up a little higher, maybe we can see where our car is parked. Vehicle. Right? It's not-
Motorhome,
it's not a-
camper
motorhome.
van.
Person, woman, man, camera.
Ooh.
This is where they massacre people. If you're not following the laws here, bad things will happen to you.
It looks like a torture chamber. I don't know if I'm even supposed to touch it. Yeah. Rule of thumb, don't touch something if you don't know whether you should or not.
Yeah, trying to follow to the broke. These are all the walkers that have lost their lives and their gloves. They seem to have an interesting sense of humor in this town. So just so you know, this whole trip has been planned by Melissa, front to end, so if anything bad happens to us, we know who to blame. Don't be scared of us. It's okay. We come in peace for all mankind.
We were reading, in addition to using it for like storage purposes for dry goods, this was also a symbol back in the day of an established group of people. So it was supposed to mark their power and their domain in this territory.
Low clearance though. These people must not be very tall. If I can't fit in here. Made it. Iron Age settlement.
2,000 years old, actually over 2,000 years old.
Your dog could be shot if found amongst sheep.
Oh
my god.
They look like they're fighting.
Yeah. You gotta break up their fight. Yeah, they are fighting.
Fight, 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 fight,
Hey,
fight,
so
fight. Oh, yeah. Should I go try to break it up?
Hey, don't get into it. No, 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 you don't do that. Alright, we have just stopped at the old Man of Storr, which is kind of like the old Man of Storr from the Isle of Skye, but this is this one's different. Show you how. Your dog could be shot. They really don't like the dogs being around their sheep.
And your dog we saw one of these signs on the way here about a dog getting shot, but thought it was kind of a joke.
No idea what the elevation gain is on this hike whatsoever. I just know it's 3 kilometers. Wow, look at the old Man of Storr.
We found it!
It's like a gigantic rock just jutting out. Can you see it? Can you see it? I don't know if I can see it.
So you'll have to look back at our
Whoa.
videos and compare it to the old Man of Storr in Isle of Skye. But it looks pretty cool. Those people decided to walk all the way there. I think we're gonna just enjoy it from here.
On the drone.
On the drone.
I mean, the shots are amazing. So.
The hunt for a campsite begins. We just had dinner in Scory. The Scory campsite is completely full, so now we're gonna hunt for a place to wild camp tonight.
I think we have a few places that we have on the map from this app called Park for Night. We'll see what the sitch is when we get there.
Yep, first spot we're gonna scope out is about 10 minutes away, so wish us luck. That's the 4G, the power of 4G at the spot.
Here's our spot for the night.
Yeah, just right, some beautiful mountains in the background. The loch, nobody else so far. Our motorhome seems pretty level. I think this will suffice for the night.
Hi, good morning. It is breakfast time. We had a good night's sleep here. Perfect, actually.
I didn't hear any cars go by. Nobody came and parked behind us, so we were here all by ourselves, which is kind of nice. And it didn't rain. Yeah, that Park for Night app is actually very helpful. Very, very helpful. That's how we found this place.
The plan today is to drive up to Durness, see the sights there, and then make our way back down south towards Inverness. We're going to overnight there, and then the last day is just going to be a cleanup day.
Van tour day. Once we clean this
Van
place
tour
and
day.
it's not as nasty as it is right now. You can see where all the midges bit you.
Oh,
I'm just seeing it now.
It's right there. It's like right by the cap.
Your hairline, yeah. Should I get a close-up of your bites?
Midgie bites.
But wow, they are really angry with you. For whatever reason. I don't have as many as you.
Oh well, what can you do?
Well, we're gonna enjoy breakfast and then we'll get back on the road probably in the next half hour. Do you want to stop?
Yeah.
Great campsite. Still beautiful. Makes you want to stop every 10 seconds. So this is the problem with the NC500 and the single lane roads, is some of these passing places will get very congested, especially when very large vehicles are coming by. There's just like nothing to do other than just move very, very, very slowly and try not to clip the vehicle like coming by you. It can get congested very, very quickly. We just made it to a place called Ballochneil Beach, and there is a church and a cemetery behind us as well. But this beach is extraordinary. It is just absolutely stunning and beautiful. I'll show you. Wow. And people are fighting with their little horses over there.
They're training them, I think.
Yeah.
They're not listening to them at all.
We've watched them walk for like a mile with them, and it's been rough. This guy's just rolling around in the sand. The other one started doing it too. Living their best lives. Oh, now he's bucking. Whoa.
Another beach.
So beautiful. We just started walking along the coastal walk here, and you come across this like entirely new, almost vacant white sand beach. Such a beautiful walk.
The end of the road.
It is.
We have come to the top of Scotland, and now we have to trace our way back.
And we actually just stopped at a place called Cocoa Mountain, a really cute coffee shop and chocolate shop too.
Lots of good
Yeah,
chocolates.
but we got the best hot chocolate in the
World's
world.
best hot chocolate.
Yes. We're very excited to try this, but if you're in the area, definitely check out Cocoa Mountain because it is a very cool place. We're just basically backtracking now down to Glasgow
Yeah.
to continue on our journeys onward. What we've been driving around in is a Roller Team T-Line 590. It is just under 6 meters long, which is quite a bit shorter than a typical RV. So what we're in is a little bit more compact, but it felt like it was enough space for the two of us. This is the front cabin where we've been doing all the driving and recording from. These chairs do swivel, so both the passenger and the driver's seat swivel around. It takes a little bit of arm work to do that, but it does swivel around. The other feature to call out in the front cabin is this storage area up top. We just pulled our packing cubes out of our suitcases and put them up here for the duration of the trip. There's a nice little lip here so that when things kind of shift around, they don't fall down. It holds them up while we're driving. Now coming back here, we have this bench area, which is really nice for laying down and just relaxing in the middle of the day. This is the main dining area, and like I said, this table shifts around. There are also 2 additional seat belts here. And then a lot of the lights here, you just Okay. You might have to touch them a little hard, but you can actually touch them on and off. I will swap with Rishi. Now we're in the kitchen, and this kitchen's actually been pretty nice. I've been able to cook a couple of larger meals in here. We'll start with the storage space. So we have these two cabinets up here. We've been using to store our plates, cups, glasses, and food. They do have the lips on them, so things don't kind of fly out, or if they shift while you're driving, you don't have to worry about them flying out when you open up these cabinets. So this is where our pots and pans have been stored, along with any of our cooking utensils down here. And on this side, we have this pull-out rack, which has actually been very nice for things like coffee, peanut butter, oil, anything tall that needs to be stored. Then a full kind of refrigerator, which has been really nice, has enough space for pretty much everything that we brought with us. And I would even say relatively even larger freezer, which stored, I don't know, probably like 6 or 7 frozen meals.
I thought you were cooking all this whole time. Wow.
I was, but there are like 3 meals a day.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We do have a sink here with a tap. They gave us this extra, I guess, like bucket thing to clean our dishes in, which has been helpful. But then we have a stove with 3 burners. It runs off of gas, so cooking has been actually very fast and efficient. And then an oven down here. One feature of the living room that I forgot to tell you about before is this lovely TV up here.
I finally broke down and bought myself a plasma TV. Check it out.
We haven't had good enough reception to actually watch anything on it. But I'm sure for some people it would be really nice if they brought DVDs with them, because it does have a DVD player on it. Right next to the TV up here, we have our control panel for this vehicle. This is what we use to turn on the electric. When our engine is off, we turn this on, and then we can turn the water on and off. We can turn the lights on and off. There are a few things here that you can use to check, I think, like battery life and stuff like that on the vehicle. I won't go into too much detail on that. This is where we can actually control the temperature of our heat here, and then hot water. So this is a really great feature of this vehicle, is that we can actually heat up the water. So if we want to turn it on to hot, now our hot water tank is heating up, and probably within a half hour, the water will be hot enough for us to shower with. The last room is the bathroom, and it's probably my favorite feature of this whole van, and you'll see why in a minute. Let's turn on the light. This is a chemical toilet. So we've gone over a couple of times like how we've dumped it and cleaned it. But the lovely part about this toilet is that it actually swivels. So if you want a little bit more leg room while you're doing your business, you just swivel it off to the right a little bit here, kick your legs, do your thing, and then move it back. There is a sink here, and then storage underneath the sink and above the toilet. And then my favorite feature, the shower. The reason I love the shower so much is that it is separate from the rest of the bathroom. There is a door here that I can unlatch and close, so that when I'm showering, the rest of the bathroom doesn't get wet. I can't imagine being in a bathroom in a motorhome where everything gets wet all the time, because nothing really dries in here, we've found. In the bathroom, there's also more storage, which we've used a lot for our clothing and suitcases. So this is like a full closet. There's a hanging rack up top with a few hangers. And then this closet actually gives you access to what's the outdoor closet in this motorhome. So we'll show you what this looks like from the outside, but this has a ton of space. From the outside, we've been able to fit in 2 large suitcases, 2 small suitcases, and 2 big backpacks.
Maybe 1 big backpack. Yeah. 2 is like a stretch.
We have a couple of windows that open on the side. So each window has a screen that you can lift up if you want to let all of the bugs in. The windows themselves are pretty easy to open and close. When you're going to bed, you can put the full curtain up. Up front, they work a little bit different. You just pinch these little buttons and then bring this to the center. The same thing over here. For the side front windows, again, you just pinch these buttons and then expand the curtain out to the edges. And that's it. Maybe. You might be wondering where the bed is. The bed's not here. We don't set this up for our bed. Our bed is actually right above my head. There is a control panel right here that we can use to raise the bed when we're done with it and bring it down. We want to bring the bed down further than this. We can actually lay this padding, back padding down. I think it's a little bit smaller than a double-sized bed. I will show you how we get into this bed. It requires a little bit of gymnastic skill. And now we're up here. Mattress isn't super thick, but it definitely feels like it provides enough support. Like I don't feel like I'm sleeping on this wooden slate underneath it. And it's pretty easy to get up into, especially if you have like the little ladder that they offered us, but we decided not to keep because we didn't have the storage space for it. I've enjoyed sleeping up here with our skylights so that I can look outside at night.
I guess that's a wrap. That's quite scary after a while. I want to crush your rib cage. Jesus.